Alright, guys. Star Wars The Last Jedi. My first reaction. My first reaction is I didn't hate the movie. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. But I thought there was a lot of really bad and terrible things about the movie that made it bad for me. One, I'll try to go through this from the beginning, because from the get-go I was just like, let me see what sticks out is like the Rathtar scene in The Force Awakens, which I thought should have been cut out of the movie. Let me see how much of what I think is crap or garbage is in this movie. A lot of unnecessary comedy. The seriousness of this movie is not the same as the seriousness of the original trilogy to me. You go back and watch the space battle, in any of the battles in the original trilogy. A New Hope, the attack on the Death Star, the Hoth battle, the space battle on Endor. Just the dialogue of the actors in all those battles is a dialogue of seriousness. It's not any comedy or cracking jokes or like woohoo or it just. Am I the only one that thinks this here? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's any seriousness. It just, I don't know. It's just something about it just does not seem right. It seems off. But the Finn and Rose characters, not a fan. The freaking stupid CGI Act 2 cows that Luke gets milk from, could have taken that completely out of the movie. I didn't see any point of that being in there. I thought it was stupid. A lot of the comedy dialogue between a lot of the characters I thought was lame. I don't know, guys. I was excited to see Luke again. I was definitely excited to see Luke again, but for starters, the reunion between Luke and R2. That was what, 5 minutes, maybe less, and I thought that was a cool scene where he put the little projection of Leia from A New Hope on there. I thought that was cool. Yoda, when I saw Yoda, that was awesome. Loved that. Now, when Luke was going up to the tree to burn it down, and Yoda wasn't really stopping him, he was like, I'm going to burn this down, and he was walking up to the entrance. I thought it would have been a perfect spot, and it would have been so cool to have Obi-Wan's Force Ghost walk out of there and meet him. That would have been really cool. I wish I could have seen an Obi-Wan Force Ghost, or I would have been happy with the Anakin Force Ghost. I'm not a fan of the prequels, but I would have been happy to see Anakin Force Ghost, talking to Luke. They appeared to him at the end of Jedi. Did they just cut off all communication from there? There's just so much about this movie that just doesn't make it. Just, there's so many unanswered questions. And Snoke, who was he? He went out kind of like a bitch. And Phasma was built up with this new, awesome, cool character. What, to sell merchandise and toys? The Phasma character was a joke. She went out like a bitch. I mean, from the books, from the novels, I mean, she was apparently a badass, and she couldn't freaking beat Finn. Like, that makes no sense to me. I mean, there's so much to process for me in this movie that it's hard to take it all in. I'm still processing it all. But these are just my first initial reactions. I'm definitely going to go see the movie again. I'm going to give it another chance. But I almost feel like my best friend Eddie, who I saw the movie with, feels the same way. We walked out of it, looked at each other, didn't say a word. We went to Waffle House after the movie, didn't say a word the whole time leaving the theater. And we discussed at Waffle House while we ate some food and stuff. But we were reading some other comments, and there was one that really nailed it. And it was like, it said, I feel like this is episode 1, like my first reaction after seeing episode 1. Like, I have to like it because it's a Star Wars movie, you know. And when I first saw episode 1, I was like, wow, we just saw a Star Wars movie. That was awesome, you know. But then after it sunk in, I watched it some more times, I was just like, this is crap. And I hated it. And I kind of feel that way about this. Like, Luke's in it. So, like, I'm torn to, you know, it's a Star Wars movie. Luke's in it. Like, my childhood hero is in this movie. And I'm torn because I just don't know if I liked it. Like, let me take that back. The movie was okay. I don't think it was great, but I thought they just killed Luke's character. I completely understand Mark Hamill's. Sorry guys, I'm going on a bumpy road here. The roads in Alabama are terrible. But at the end there with Luke, he should have came out, and I thought he was just going to start whooping ass. When he came out of the cave at the end, all those AT-ATs and stuff are there. Kylo's there. And it ends up being pretty much nothing. It's just, I guess, a apparition or a force-projected image of himself. And then he just vanished like Yoda. I mean, nothing really happened. And what did he train Rey in? What did she learn on that island with him, other than just having these communication long distance force calling with Kylo Ren? You know, when did? Yeah, I mean, I feel it's like Han Solo in The Force Awakens. That's not how the Force works. There's so many things about this movie initially that are just so wrong, in my opinion. And initially, first reaction, I'm not a fan. I'm not. I want to be. I was excited about seeing Luke. I thought I was going to see Luke whoop some ass. Got none of that. Knights of Ren, where were they at? No clue. Snoke, who was he? I mean, so many unanswered questions from The Force Awakens are still unanswered. I mean, I don't know what Disney is doing, but, I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe we shouldn't have hated on Lucas so much, and I mean, I know he had no desire after the prequels to do any more, but he should have written something when he sold the company that these are my movies, and these last 3 have to follow these storylines. Then let somebody else direct them, because I don't know what George's storyline outlines were, but I'm almost wondering if they were not better than what we're getting. And I hate to say that because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Huge. Have been since I was a kid. Collected all the toys. I've seen the movies thousands of times. I mean, I can listen to the soundtrack for the original trilogy and tell you the lines of what they're saying at what point in time in the movie. I mean, I've seen these movies. I love Star Wars. Love it. But, you know, I'm not going to just automatically be positive about something that I don't think is, whether I don't feel like there's a whole lot to be positive about. I'm not just going to be like, oh, it's Star Wars, so it's great, I loved it, it's awesome. You know, I got to be honest, and this is my honest first initial reaction, and from what I'm seeing out there, I'm not alone. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm going to go see it again, see if my views change, but I don't see how they will. You know, the movie was 2.5 hours long, and off the top of my head, I could see another probably 30 minutes of stuff that should have been cut out or reshot out of the movie. I don't know. Leave some comments below, guys. Tell me what you guys thought of the movie. You guys feel the same way? Feel different? Am I leaving something out? Missing something? I mean, if it's great, to help me change my mind. I want to love it. I do. I was super excited about seeing this movie tonight. I mean, had chill bumps. I mean, teared up a little bit when the Star Wars thing came and the cross started. I was like, man, we're about to see Luke Skywalker again. And Disney just killed it. They just killed Luke's character. And some of the people that were at the premiere, I gotta say this also real quick. Some of the people that went to the premiere, I'm not gonna say any names, but some big YouTubers that went to the premiere, you know, were saying, man, they got Luke right. They got Luke right in this movie. I don't see it. I just don't. That's my honest opinion. I don't think they got him right. I think they got him completely wrong. I don't know. Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong or if I'm missing something here, because I don't know what to think. Anyways, if you haven't seen it, go out and see it. I definitely recommend going and seeing it. Maybe even going and seeing it a second time. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks. Bye.